Technology today is a fundamental component of all of our clients. This little device here has really transformed how our clients need to look at the marketplace. And if you aren't prepared to engage with that smartphone and the implications to it, then your technology is frankly behind.
Technology is constantly being seen as a disruptor. The advancement of automation and cognitive computing, in addition to robotics, as well as the Internet of Things, connected devices. There's a number of technical advancements that are disrupting both business and operating models for today's companies.
Many of our clients are straddled with old legacy systems, sometimes 40 years old, and really intertwined and heavily interfaced, and very difficult to unwind those types of technologies.
As companies think about transformation, these legacy systems in many cases become obstacles when these companies start to think about using data, using new ways to engage with customers, adopting new technologies like mobile and cloud.
And so we find that actually you can extract data into a middleware layer and overlay digital technology to provide a better experience, usually in months as opposed to years.
One of the biggest aha moments I've seen a client go through is when they start to sit back and look at the wealth of data that they're sitting on.
It shouldn't just be something that you're looking at in one phase, but really throughout the end-to-end view of transformation. So when you think about your strategy, data and analytics can be used to understand customer trends, things that we necessarily hadn't looked at before.
We talk about a new normal, and we really are entering a stage of development that is very different than it has been in the past. In any given business cycle, in any given fiscal year, the plans that they set in motion could be fundamentally changed because of a new technology or a new platform that's out there.
I think CEOs need to be aware of technology as a disruptor to their business, but they also need to embrace it as an enabler.
We believe that you have to first understand the customer journey to really understand the aspects of that journey, to then think about how you would enable that journey through technology.
Now, it used to be that if you wanted to go to get your health benefits, you'd have to go to the Department of Health, or you'd have to go to the Department of Labor to get your insurance benefits, or you'd have to go to the welfare department to get your unemployment insurance or food stamps. Now, because of transformation, because of technology, you don't have to go to all those places. There could be one portal by which you can go in and get access to all those benefits. So that's an example of how transformation and technology together can actually enhance access to benefits and access to services by constituents.
In addition to not only informing the strategy with data and analytics, it can be used throughout the transformation in building the solution. So embedding a data and analytics solution or a platform as part of the transformation to be able to monitor and continually improve the solution over time.
Once you adopt this customer-centric view, you start to think through all the elements or all the journey that your customer needs to go through, and then the technology and data that's needed behind it. Think about where specifically technology can really drive differentiation and drive efficiency and drive effectiveness in your operating model.